tenga alcance que de uno de esto de igual va a notar lo mismo, porque será los que me siguen.
No necesariamente Twitch puede salir también a gente que no sigues. En cambio, Instagram las historias solo le va a salir a gente que sigue, la que te sigue. Pero Twitch puede salir
Bueno,
a cualquiera.
eso es relativo.
Sí, porque yo he
Tengo
subido
gente que
dibujos
entra
de
a
acotar a
cuarto.
Twitch y jaja. Al menos si lo subes como historia.
Bueno, ya veremos.
Ay, por
Vale,
Dios.
creo que ahora ya está bien los audios.
Ok.
Perfecto. Pues nada, voy a cambiar la página al juego. Bien. Que no se me olvide que luego pasa lo de siempre. Y ya estamos empezando durante 50 siglos. A ver, vamos a ver.
Solo nos ha pasado una vez.
No. A mí
Nos
me ha
pasó.
pasado más de una vez.
Ah, vale, a ti, digo, a mí.
A ver, ¿a ti no te ha pasado ninguna? Porque tú no eres quien lo cambia.
No, pero a mí contigo, me refiero en plan, a ti, estando conmigo en directo, solo nos ha pasado una vez.
Puede ser, puede ser. No lo sé.
Ay, qué calor.
Estoy muriendo de calor. Dadme
Yo
ya que estoy
también.
sufriendo.
Y estamos, que es lo peor, a junio. O sea,
Uf, no quiero saber cómo será agosto.
yo tampoco.
Oh, no, Juan.
Y eso que, lo diré, que el año pasado el calor empezó antes.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó que no volví al expreso?
A ver,
Poco en realidad, ¿qué clase de animales? De acuerdo. Ay, me encantan los emojis de pompón.
mm,
Son maravillosos. Es que miradlos.
sí, son
Solo quiero ver
hermosos.
a Dani en un árbol. Y los tres puntos suspensivos. Está bien. Puedes venir a verme. Me encanta. Acabo de crear un zip en solo un momento. Sí. Uy, muchos puntitos. Mm. Oh, tengo que recoger estas cosas. Veda. Me encanta porque yo solo mando las cosas a las personas porque sí a sitios que no sé ni lo que necesitan. Pero yo los mando sin más. Simplemente existen. Vale, recogemos esto y recogemos esto. No puedo. Me encanta que me pongan cosas en plan de misiones, pero que no puedes hacer las misiones porque tienes que hacer cosas antes. No, para eso no me pongo a recoger. Bueno, ya estoy listo. Teníamos que hablar con la señora esta. Para alojarnos en el hotel. Está bien, es una persona buena. Inmunidad natural. Inmunidad natural de... Tienes razón, aunque Olex se muestra siempre severo, en realidad se preocupa por todos. Vamos, debes estar agotado después de un largo día. Ve a tu habitación y descansa. Voy a cocinar. Te traeré la comida en cuanto esté lista. Eres muy amable, señorita. Gracias. De nada. Ahora que estamos en el Gran Hotel Goethe, somos todos amigos. Uy, mira mi memoria, se me olvidó preguntar. ¿La ropa de cama y las almohadas te parecen bien? ¿La temperatura de la habitación? ¿Aunque no hay la caldera geomédula? Si necesitas algo más, dímelo. ¿Quiere hablar contigo? No. Descansen.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Qué cansancio. Volvamos a la habitación a descanso.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Sin comentarios.
Would you look at him, blurting out something so irresponsible.
¿De forma tan irresponsable? No, simplemente no tengo comentarios. Podría ser buena persona, podría ser mala persona. Hola, Elías. No sé si Contra se ha ido o sigue aquí.
No, sigo aquí. Yo he dicho lo mismo que sin comentarios.
Y el otro me recuerda a ti. Hola, Elías, otra vez.
Es más,
We'll keep our guards up.
yo...
Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
Hola.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild
Ay.
West. Anyone else?
Estoy respondiendo a Elías todo el rato. Yo me voy a encargar de montar guardia, venga. Empecemos por.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself.
Pero si no estoy cansado. Esta directamente. Es que no nos fiamos de
Did
ti.
you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
Bueno,
I
confiamos
doubt
en
I'll
ellos o
be
no
able to
confiamos.
sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
Yo es que no confío en ella. Nos ha intentado
Yo sí.
matar.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yo
if
sí
they
confío. Llega un punto en el que dice,
Silvermane guards have a lot
los
of
enemigos de
influence
mis
over
enemigos
them.
son mis amigos.
Ya, pero es que es su madre.
Ya, pero no se fía de su madre, esa es la cosa.
Ya, pero sigue siendo su madre, entonces es en plan,
Da igual.
If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it
Tú
now.
también eres guapo, Elías. Por eso somos cuantos guapos.
You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Bueno, pues nada, vayamos a descansar. No me van a dar opinión. No me van a dejar opinar al respecto. Me parece muy feo. Habitación barata, perfecto. No, no quería descansar. No puedo mirar el armario. No. La cama no es muy blanda, pero comparada con la fría decoración del hotel de Supramundo, esta habitación es mucho más hogareña. Cansado estoy, espero poder dormir.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all?
Qué mal rollito.
Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
Pero si su hija no está muerta, está vivita y coleando.
¿Ya vas por ahí? Jolín, yo me he tirado un
Sí.
buen rato rellenando el cuestionario.
¿Qué cuestionario?
¿Cómo se nota que no has explorado la habitación?
Es que le iba a dar al armario y me ha dicho descansar y no me dejaba de adivinar. Ahora exploraré.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Mira, Elías, es tu amigo el Night. No me deja hacer nada con el armario.
Ay,
Recoger. Ok. Encontráis la escritura sobre una sencilla mesa de madera. Inclinas un poco e intentas distinguir la escritura desordenada en el papel. Ahora ya no es tu amigo, ahora es tu novio, Jolín. Sí que habéis evolucionado. Quizá la tecnología en el viejo mundo esté desactualizada, pero la impresión como técnica aún es tan frecuente como siempre. Tal vez en este establecimiento escribían a mano para dar a los clientes una sensación de ser valorados. Pero ese tipo de pensamiento solo consigue dificultarte la lectura. Mientras repasas esas palabras educadas y sin sentido, te empiezan a doler los ojos. Finalmente encuentras la parte más importante al final de la página. Gertie, la dueña, lo invita cordialmente a calificar nuestros servicios. Ah, ¿es para una calificación? ¿Tu especialidad? Recuerdas vagamente haber pasado por una experiencia así. Te encontrabas en el asiento trasero de un aerotaxi, volando en un lugar a otro de la ciudad. El piloto del aerotaxi no conversó contigo durante todo el viaje, ni siquiera ofreció al más superficial de los saludos. Pero cuando abriste la puerta para salir, de repente dijo: por favor, califíqueme con 5 estrellas. No, no lo harás, eres la encarnación de la imparcialidad. Nunca te apiadarías de un examen con una puntuación de 59 y no cambiarías a 60 para probar. ¿Crees firmemente que las buenas críticas se ganan? No se regalan. Echas un vistazo por esta habitación, oyes los llantos de las paredes y ves temblar el armario. Ahora criticarás con la mayor imparcialidad de toda la galaxia. Estimado huésped, califique qué tan cómoda es la cama de su habitación de hotel. Muy satisfecho. Muy bien. Si tuvieras que elegir entre esta cama y las camas pequeñas del vagón de pasajeros del expreso, no lo dudarías ni un segundo. Estimado huésped, califique el té que te proporcionamos en su habitación. Unifa, no me gusta el té. Prometo. No rechazarías una taza de té así si te estuvieras leyendo o jugando. Estimado huésped, califica la iluminación de la vista de la habitación. Estoy satisfecho. Muy bonito. La iluminación de la habitación es exactamente como te gusta, ni muy brillante ni muy oscura, muy cómoda. En cuanto a la vista, como conocedor de la arquitectura retro, la vista de la calle Villarroca te parece muy atractiva. Gracias por evaluar el servicio del Hotel Goethe. Puede dejar un comentario en el espacio a continuación. Tomaremos en cuenta los comentarios y haremos lo posible por mejorar nuestros servicios. Comentario: crear contenido original siempre es un dolor de cabeza. Es mejor una pregunta de opción múltiple. Muchas gracias por el excelente servicio. Superaste con éxito la prueba de dejar un mensaje. Solo queda un espacio en blanco en esta hoja de papel. Si es posible, deja su nombre para que podamos avisarle cuando tengamos descuentos. Descuentos, qué hermosa palabra. Escribamos tu estimado nombre aquí entonces. Tus amables vecinos, los anónimos. Tu obra maestra está lista. Acabas de completar la revisión de servicio más imparcial de la historia del universo, sin una pizca de emoción subjetiva. Revisas las fichas de comentarios que tomas detenidamente. Descubres una pila de fichas idénticas debajo. Tienen varias opciones. Listo. Ahora repasa todas las evaluaciones de nuevo. Tu comentario para el establecimiento. Muchas gracias por el excelente servicio. Firma a tus amables vecinos, los anónimos. Amables vecinos, los anónimos, sí. Fotografía por la cama, Luisa despecha. Verificación para el té, promedio. Verificación para eliminación de la lista, Luisa despecha. Me arrepiento de todo. Terminar. Ahora es la ficha de evaluación de servicio completo. Tal vez deberías dársela directamente a Gertie para demostrar tu condición de huésped distinguido. Ah, bueno, ok. Pues ya no hay más por ahí.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Exacto. Hola, soy yo. Encantado.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time.
Es que Caterina es muy
Lucky for you, I
guapa.
wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh?
Últimamente siempre tengo pesadillas.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Depende de la pelirroja también, pero usualmente los pelirrojos están muy bien. A ver, ¿qué quiere preguntar?
Stellaron you speak of. If you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
Al 100%. Eso tendrías que preguntárselo a Duncan. Yo soy nuevo aquí.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to
Cora,
arrest
¿sigues
you
viva?
sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away?
¿Cora? No, Cora ha muerto, lo sentimos. La habrán llamado. Ya volverá.
She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It
No
bothers
te
me.
rías, ya volverá. Ha dicho antes que a lo
What
mejor la
must have
llamaba.
transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
No tenía sentido. Vamos a darle un pat en la cabeza.
I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
Nosotros te ayudaremos. Venga. Le estamos dando pat a la niña y ya
Change the
está.
mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Si cooperamos, tal vez podamos cambiar las cosas.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Pero no teníamos que estar de guardia. ¿Por qué quieres dar un paseo ahora? Pero, pues nada. Abandonemos nuestro puesto. Qué responsables que somos.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a
Exacto, nos
balance
comió un oso.
between
Y
justice
luego nos
and
regurgitó.
compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila?
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down.
Vamos a ir con esta señorita.
Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
¿Qué sucede? ¿Qué sucedió?
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here?
No está guapo junto. ¿Qué
Up
hace
to no
nadie?
good,
Pues no sé, no
perhaps?
podemos hablar.
We're just having a walk, neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
La verdad es que sí, un poquito.
Walk somewhere else then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Qué agresiva la señora. No ayudaremos a nadie con tan mal genio. Queremos ayudar a Natasha. Porque ha sido amable, no como tú.
I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them.
Gente mala de pillos.
As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more.
¿Ayudaste a darse en el bajo mundo?
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines.
Qué mal todo.
The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for
Eso es
you.
malo para la salud.
Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. After the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Razón no le falta.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Que tenemos que ponernos en peligro. Sí, este está un poquito basado. Tenemos que ponernos en peligro. Pues adelante. Nosotros también iremos. Vamos a ponernos en peligro. En
You
el
want
chat,
to
¿no?
come as well? But
Pero
you
estoy
look
bien.
quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
No necesitamos tu opinión.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Por supuesto.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Pero si luego soy yo que
Zila's
tiene que
lack
hacer
of
todo.
outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Vale. Pues nada,
The
vámonos de
place
campo.
you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there.
Vale.
Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. I hope it's still intact.
Espero que no haya quedado
Lastly,
por caduca.
painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Vamos, pues.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers.
Bien,
Got
así.
it. Piece of cake. Let's go.
Yes.
If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
Maja la señora.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Razón no le falta a la señorita.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Dicho. Ujú. Y me gustan los dibujitos.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
Me gustaría vivir allí cuando me juegue. ¿Dónde imponen?
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person.
No quiero subir.
I miss those carefree
He
days as a
vuelto.
kid.
¿Ves? Elías, Cora ha revivido.
Huh.
Perdón, es que llamada de
Anything to
teléfono.
say?
No, it's just...
This place seems familiar somehow.
Mi esposa volvió al amor.
Weirdo. Look down there.
¿Mm?
See the mess that
Dice
remains
Elías,
of
mi
those
esposa
old stalls?
volvió al amor.
That's Rivertown's
Lo
market.
siento.
Supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters.
Bien, puedo romper esto.
Careful. Enemies ahead.
Ah, un enemigo, vamos a
Aren't like
hostiarlo.
vagrants. They won't.
Don't worry, be happy. Exijo mi beso, Cora. Dice Elías.
I have something for you.
¿Qué exige su qué?
Su beso.
Ah.
You won't get away.
Enemigo la hace. No.
One
No
step
entiendo.
closer to the stars. Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did you ever
Uy.
meet?
Dios mío, qué mal estoy.
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Ah, perfecto. Qué bicho más raro. Este no lo habíamos visto.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick.
La mierda. Nota. Sí, a mí también me hace mucha gracia. Sobre todo en los ultis. Los ultis me encantan, los ultis de los
The
personajes.
facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Coger cosas. Una cajita por aquí, perfecto. Creo que hay dos. Aquí por ahí.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there.
Oh,
Maybe we can
enemigos.
find what we're looking for. You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Sí, luego lo
Time
subo.
for a
Lo que pasa
detailed overhaul.
es que tengo que esperar 24 horas para subirlo a un sitio que no sea Twitch.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
One step closer to the stars.
Enemigos. Tenemos que ir hasta ahí. Investigar.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
Creo que
The
hay más gente
monsters of
viendo
the
aquí.
Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
Probablemente.
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Pues no. Oh, Oh, is this?
Practice target?
Pero no joder. Pues realizado con éxito, sí es.
Be careful. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Rules are made to be broken! You're out!
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Maybe you can keep it down?
You won't get away.
A foregone conflict is pitiless.
Time to twirl!
Let's go.
What are you looking at? This gonna hurt.
Here is thunder!
Time for a detailed overhaul. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Let's make it quick.
Is that it?
Quita lo suyo,
Combat
señor.
is a series of precise machinations.
Batter up!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Perfecto. Rota. No me tengo que por aquí. Oh, aquí hay un niño.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go
No,
wherever I
niño
want.
rebelde.
It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Pues estas son los ministros, lo necesitamos para conseguir a la gente.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief.
Jolín.
If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
¿Por qué es tan duro con el niño?
200.
200.
What?
200 shield.
Está pidiendo dinero por las...
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Madre mía. ¿Cuántas son las tiempos esas cosas?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this,
¿Pero
you'd
qué le
be
pasa a esta
big-
señora?
No!
Pobre niño, de verdad, me da pena.
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What? What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be
Qué
safe.
buen corazón tiene la chiquilla esta.
Thank you.
Gracias, desconocida.
You guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric
La
said that we need
conmovido.
to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Bien, caja con placas metálicas. Vamos a ir por aquí ahora.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
¿Qué es?
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before?
Podemos estirarnos con esta cosa. No sé qué he activado ni por qué se puede. Vamos a ver si podemos contra ellos.
One at a time. Time to twirl.
This is our chance.
You won't get away. Time to twirl.
Pero si ya están quitados. Te llevan hasta el tesoro. Qué bien todo. No. Ah. Estaba muy lejos, no. No. Pues qué mal. Si empiezan ellos es probable que me muera.
Rules are made to be broken.
Esperemos que no sean muy fuertes, así lo vamos mal.
You won't get away. Time to twirl.
Trifling.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit, heed my word.
Papucho.
Show no mercy.
Sin piedad.
Be careful.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Batter up.
No.
Do you know who I am?
Voy a morir.
Ever see a diamond this big?
Te vas a morir, jolín. Eso no
Es que
me da
me
muy buena espina.
han emboscado.
Let's go.
Y no tenía vida.
Entonces, no,
Entonces.
no me da buena espina eso.
El nivel de los conos de luz es demasiado bajo. De los conos de luz. Vale. Sí. Es esto, es copiar receta. Vale. No sé. Y vamos a subir de nivel los conos de luz. Un cono de luz. Este está el 20. Este está el 20. Este está el 20. Este está el 20. Bueno, puedo ascenderlos, vale. No sé. Bien.
Dios mío.
Y el último. Tenemos que volver para arriba. Y esto. ¿Estamos regresando o me hace mejor? No sé si estoy regresando o estoy...
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Me perdí. No, creo que estoy regresando. Bueno, pues nada. Hemos la vuelta.
Odio ese que ataca de... Uy, de verdad.
Por aquí. Quiero mi vendaje.
Practice target?
Ay, ahora que yo corro.
Be careful.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! What are you looking at?
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Let's go.
Batter up!
You must be honored.
Me congeló, no. Me congeló ese personaje.
What are you? This is gonna hurt.
Perhaps you
Le
still
deja uno
don't
de vida, la verdad.
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Follow my charge.
Here.
This thunder!
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Let's make it quick. How about this?
Se murió.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Ha vuelto.
Come one,
Con la Elias, claro.
You won't get away.
Yo me estoy cargando de esos monstruos.
Rules are made to be broken!
This is our chance. Time for radiant spirit.
Es que mira el
Heed my
papacho, por
word.
favor.
Show no mercy!
Ah, ya está, ¿no? Venganza completada. Me debería curarlo. Yo creo que me había ido por la...
¿Eh?
Me voy a curar.
Madre mía, me revientan, o sea... Tengo que subir el nivel a los personajes porque es que me matan.
Y súbelo.
Sí, sí, ahora lo haré.
Vale, tengo que revivir aún. No tengo que revivir esto para... Esto es para un montón de pena. No, solo puedo quitar con personajes. Aquí revive y aquí lo. No sé qué. Mira el papuche, por favor. Hay que admirar de vez en cuando los personajes. Exacto, también lo. Es que encima atacan en área, de verdad que asco me da.
Sí.
Let's make it quick.
Time to twirl! Oh, poor you. Time to twirl!
No quiero poder subir los personajes porque es que si no me van a matar un poquito.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Y luego Catherine es una
I'm
mami.
no exception.
Mami.
Eso sí.
Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
Time to twirl! Oh, poor you. Maybe you can keep it down?
Conflict is pitiless.
Vamos a dar una estipulación del plan. Y Panic se vea.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken! You outstayed your welcome!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Follow my charge. Here. This thunder!
Y se murió. Como hacia uno.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs, they seem to have...
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Time to twirl!
Time for the radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Es un mundo, así que no es sin piedad. Perfecto.
One at a time.
Let's go. What's this?
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Dos hostias la vez y de repente con un martillo.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Pero y luego por aquí. Me parece que tengo por aquí.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. We made it! It's been so long. But this... Hey! Where are you going? Let's...
Vale, juego, no me deja investigar. ¿Qué me parte por su parte?
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
Vaya, enemigo detrás. Qué grande.
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is...
Vamos a hostiarnos contra él. No, bien.
Be careful.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Let's make it quick.
No.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the
Pero
heavens.
podemos matarlo porque
And
solo
I'm
tenemos
no
uno.
exception.
Alguien que es fuerte contra él.
Conflict is pitiless.
Come one, come all.
Rules are made to be broken.
Los hostias que mete el protagonista con el maldito bate no son normales.
Here, there's thunder.
Sube la velocidad del bicho este. Interesante. No me había dado cuenta hasta ahora.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Conflict is pitiless.
Let's go. Batter up.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Rota.
Madre mía, entre una batalla y otra, por Dios.
That was it?
Bueno, éramos tres contra uno.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun.
Ya, por supuesto.
Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't
No
get
sé,
to
esto está lleno de monstruos. No sé cómo se
Wasn't my
orfanato.
imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment?
Ay, odio los
I've seen it all before.
ataques así, de verdad.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry.
A ver, si fueron hace 10 años, esta persona de aquí no aparenta 10 años, así que probablemente haya podido estar antes de esos 10 años aquí. O sea, no es tan descabellado, no sé por qué se sorprenden tanto. Voy a curarme otra vez. La cosa esta. Tengo que bajarla. Está a curarme.
What's up here? Some kind of toy?
Yep. You pick. Red or blue.
Blue.
Look at this. After over 10 years, the teeth marks are still here.
Teeth marks?
Alright, well, this one time, a big kid was trying to steal this toy from me. I could not wrestle him for it, so I just bit down hard and hung on for dear life.
How boorish.
Ya ves.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. Yes, we found it! Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles.
No, ay, qué bonita la bola de nieve.
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
¿Acaso cuando eras pequeña, en realidad, no eres hija de tu madre?
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away. Before Madame Cocolia
Bajo
adopted me.
Mundiana.
I used to live here.
No es hija de su madre, míralo. Es adoptada. Sí que no es hija de su madre.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog.
Vaya, qué conveniente todo.
Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
Coco le debe hacer algo para que lo olvidaras. Es lo más probable.
No. Mother would never do that to me.
Sí,
No
por
way she
supuesto.
would.
No te haría eso en ningún momento. Claro que sí, señorita.
The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
Tiene sentido.
The kids at the
Uy, este
orphanage
monstruo azul no le hago
always
de nada de
were
daño.
going.
Jaja.
I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they...
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Well,
A llorar a la llorería.
so annoying.
Perfecto, a llorar a la llorería.
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well,
Me encanta la llamada de
if you
atención que le
really want to
acabo.
protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it.
Cállate y trabaja, señora.
You're right.
Ay, este bicho es muy fuerte, por Dios.
Ánimo, Cora.
No, ya, me tiro media hora.
Usually when I feel sorry for myself,
Menos mal que usa el de
gentle
viento, por Dios.
consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem.
No veo lógicas en la falla de esta persona.
I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you
Hostia,
force
verdad, lo
yourself
sé de
to
qué
it?
escenario, ¿no?
As the successor to the
Ay,
guardian
me
of
han
the
dejado
Havok,
congelado a uno,
I
genial.
must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Bronya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
Creo que lo mato. Ah, pues sí, lo mato. No, pero ahí nunca casi muere.
I should let those two be alone for a bit.
Bueno, pues dejaremos estas dos solas.
I should let those two be alone. The only thing left to find is painkiller.
Ya, pero yo quiero coger el libro que está detrás suya. A mí me la soplan ellas dos. Yo quiero el libro. Gracias. A ver, vamos a buscarlos. ¿No podemos ir por aquí arriba? No, porque es que estas cosas no lo que me pasan.
It's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Estoy escuchando algo. Creo que es la niña esta con la que jugamos a la escuela. ¡Ay, no! Es... ¿Cómo se llama?
¿Quién?
No son de paz. La que tienes tú.
Clara.
Claro. Sí.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. He's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed.
No, man.
Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave.
Estoy buscando medicinas para las heridas.
Oh, I came here for these painkillers too.
Clara es muy mona.
There are a lot of people
Muy
hurt
inocente.
at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier.
Ja.
Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you.
¿Es verdad que también está bien?
No. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me.
Es irónico que adoptase a Clara, ¿verdad? O sea, cuando supuestamente solo va por los cálculos.
I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire.
Pero siempre lo es por los adolescentes.
He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground. But Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe.
Pero se monta guardia en el pilaría de una gente.
Yes. Mr. Svarog is very stubborn. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity.
Son igual a la guardia, no sé.
I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Sela from Wildfire. I came here to...
Perfecto.
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made
Ay, me
to
encanta
do
cuando el
it.
protagonista habla, por Dios.
It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Sela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great! Thank you, Miss Sela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here.
Understood. Be careful, though.
Bueno, pues ya tenemos todo. Vale.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
Perfecto. Vámonos. No tengo que ir. No, buena pregunta. También puedo tepearme, es una buena opción.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies?
Continúa.
Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed. Huh. It's just... there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did someone break into the storage room?
A ver, a Clara, por favor, tengo una tesis.
Hacemos parte de ellos, claro.
Clara?
¿Mm?
Huh. If she was there too, then I understand.
Lo único de ella es que me da cosita porque va descalza.
Vagrants, right?
Ya, bueno.
Clara's always
Cosas
been a
que pasan.
kind-hearted girl. I think you made the right decision. Still, it means I'm going to have to draw up a detailed dosage plan.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be getting on with, right? Oleg will be waiting, not to mention your two companions.
Olvidé avisarles antes de
I'm
ir.
sure they won't mind. They seemed in good spirits.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wounded to you.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
Oh, tenemos a Natasha ahora. Me mandaba a Natasha.
Qué maravilla. Pero te la han dado...
Me la han dado
Tired
gratis.
already?
Bueno,
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know. My record is 6 days no shut-eye.
6 días sin pegar ojos, señora, está bien.
¿pero por la trama principal o por qué?
Por la trama principal.
Ah, vale. Es que yo estoy más atrás.
Hey, they're finally back.
Me siento permiso.
That's nothing. The
No sé dónde te has quedado tú, sí.
record
Me
holder
quedo muy
is right
atrás.
here.
And that's something to be proud of?
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it. Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, your friends have gone over both with me again. The last time I saw Kokolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought that after becoming the Guardian. All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time.
Ah, es verdad.
And you can see
Me la
how
acaban de
big
dar.
we've become. I'm willing to give you guys a
Este está un
shot.
poco más muy atrás.
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg.
Es cierto.
We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Pensaba que habías bostezado tú, Siro, y es el juego.
Maybe it is. But I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. Wildfire wants to remove
Sí,
the
sin pegar
restrictions
ojo,
on
que
the
está
underworld.
fatal.
In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything.
Tenemos que lograr que coopere con nosotros.
Sí.
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a
Ay, me
robot.
perdí ya.
It'd be faster to
Pero no
smash him to
queremos matar a
scrap
nadie.
metal.
Pobre Clara, se
We
quedaría sin
should make
papá.
preparations for both approaches. Of course, it's
No,
better
no,
to
no
settle
quiero
matters
matar
through
a
peaceful
nadie.
means, but if the situation changes, we must be prepared for armed conflict at a moment's notice. Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. He has no intention of engaging with us. At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice, and I don't want to risk Underworld lives. But things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture, but perhaps you guys have an opportunity to sway him.
That would be best.
Our scheme is coming along nicely. But I fear that Svarog just isn't the swaying type. You'll understand when you get to his territory. What about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like to hear your plan.
Well, the underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady. And spoken like a true successor to the guardianship.
Porque hay personajes que mueven la boca a hablar y otros que no.
Seeing as we're all
Me
on the
pone
same
nervioso.
side, there's no reason to delay.
Ya, a mí también.
Let's go. I've arranged for a guide to take you to Svarog.
¿Tú no vienes con nosotros? ¿Para qué va a venir con nosotros? Entonces estará ya.
Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders. If things go south, we'll be there in no time.
Vale.
Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
Yo creo que podemos ir dejando por ahí. Y si no lo hago.
Vale, no puedo continuar. Yo no puedo, porque necesito nivel 18 de trazacaminos.
Pues ya sabes.
Sí. Que realmente estoy a nada, porque estoy a 17.
Bueno, pues misiones diarias y hasta que os salga.
Sí.
Vale, pues y tengo 2 misiones. Submisiones para hacer también. Esta animación. Pues. Pues nada. Vamos a despedir el directo por aquí, ya que Cora para el lunes que viene suba el nivel que tiene que subir.
Sí, lo siento. Es que tú estás al 20, yo estoy...
Claro,
Literalmente está la barrita en 17 y medio. O sea, es que no tardo nada en subirlo.
es que yo estuve varios días haciendo la misión diaria.
Claro, yo no he hecho nada.
Claro.
O sea, pero nada.
Bueno, dicho esto, vamos a acabar aquí el directo, vamos a terminar aquí. Y nos veremos mañana con catalizador de historias, porque es martes. Así que buenas noches a todos.
Curioso.
Y hasta
Buenas
mañana.
noches. Chao, chao.